Hey guys, welcome to my channel Bangalore Motovlogs. If you are new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe. So in this video I'm going to show you that complete service of TVS Wego, and this is a common procedure for all the mopeds. So let's begin the video.
Ain't nobody really fucking with me like they always saying. All these people hit me up, but I know that they be fake. Gonna grab the
So let's start this service by removing the storage cabinet and the seat from the moped. That's Wego. So of the braking material. So further in this video we'll get to know what is this. Now taking the brake pads out from its place. Now take the brake pads and clean it properly using the waste cloth. After cleaning, take the sharp object like blade or the flathead screwdriver and scratch the braking material as it's completely covered with the dust particles on top of that. Due to that, you may feel that Now insert the net back to its place and tighten it with the same spanner which you removed earlier. Once the rear wheel is fixed to its place, then it's time to adjust the rear brake as I'm showing. Now let's begin with the air filter section. As the same bolt, two bolts will be there which is holding the air filter box that you need to remove. Once the two bolts are removed, then from the top angle you can pull the air filter box, so the air filter box will be out from its place. Now it's time to remove the air filter box by unscrewing the 6 screws which is holding the air filter. Once all the 6 screws are removed, you can just open the air filter box to get the access to the air filter. As you can see in this video, the air filter is completely dirty and it's gone bad. After seeing this, then think about the condition of the vehicle, in the sense what the mileage and the performance I used to get. Now you can see the side-by-side comparison of old and new air filter. The new air filter comes with the extra plastic kind of thing, that's the top one, which having the extra sponge, so I'm going for that. Now fixing the new air filter into the air filter box. Before fixing that, make sure you clean the air filter box with a clean cloth. Now lubricating all the moving parts in the braking setup. So here I am using the 90 gear oil, which now fixing the front wheel back to its place. Before fixing that, make sure you connect the brake setup And now installing the storage cabinet back to its place. As you can see now, just put the storage cabinet, fix it back to its place by using the 7 bolts which you removed earlier. Before fixing back the oil strainer or the oil filter back to its place, make sure you clean the part using the petrol. Now you can see the dust particles, that's the minute metal parts which is located inside the oil strainer, so that you need to clean. Clean the oil filter as I'm showing on this video using the petrol, so the dust particles or the metal part, it should come out. Once the oil strainer is clean, you can insert the oil strainer and the drain bolt back. the transmission. Once the drain bolt is fixed, as you can see now, you need to remove this bolt which is located exactly top of that. Now you can see that it's clearly mentioned that's 120 ml. That's the transmission oil quantity which is required for this vehicle. Once the filling of oil is done, and you can tighten the bolt back to its place. So guys, this is what I call it as complete service of TVS Wego or any other mopeds for that matter. So if I missed any point in this, so let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.